Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Bold and the Beautiful. Daphne's creepy behavior turns dangerous next week. Bold and the Beautiful spoilers have Daphne Rose as a desperate woman who has Hope Logan in her sights as her behavior gets creepy on the CBS soap next week. Carter Walton can't have Daphne behaving like this, especially as he tries to reboot his relationship with Hope. But Daphne is nowhere near giving up, as she wants this man. Bold and the Beautiful fans don't know much about Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire. She says she gets what she wants. This week's previews indicate she means this. So the woman with a sharp nose for smells is now wandering the halls of Forrester Creations. But the one thing viewers do notice is that people no longer stop and take in her scent as she enters the room. And that is likely because they now have her number. Daphne had a few run-ins with the people who once drifted off into oblivion when she sashayed into the room. At one point, she filled the room with an irresistible fragrance. But her co-workers, including Katie Logan, Heather Tom, Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, and Zen Forrester, Delonda Metz, finally got a realistic whiff of her. So when her scent fills the room, it's more like a warning that she's on the prowl next week on. So now on Bold and Beautiful, these folks, who caught her in the act trying to lure Carter away from Hope, realize she's working with a hidden agenda in mind. She's all about keeping Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, and Hope Logan, Annika Noel, apart. Next week, Daphne Rose starts demanding that Carter move on from Hope, while she offers up herself as the much better catch. As her behavior turns creepier, there's no telling what she will do next. Bold and the Beautiful spoilers suggest that Daphne soon finds herself with a completely different set of circumstances next week. Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline McKinswood, brought Daphne Galay to sabotage Hope Logan's relationship with Carter. But since then, something horrific has happened. Instead of Steffi seething over Hope, she starts to bond with her as they try to navigate through the horror of Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, about to lose his life. So it is probably safe to say that Daphne no longer has the backing of Steffi Forrester to make Hope's life miserable. But Daphne found herself falling hard for Carter. So Bold and the Beautiful spoilers suggest she still takes on the task, despite the lack of Steffi's support. The Bold and the Beautiful preview clip shows Daphne Rose demanding that Carter forget about Hope Logan. By now Carter has to realize that Daphne is a problem. Just how much of a problem we should see as the week goes on. As Bold and the Beautiful rolls out next week, Hope Logan navigates the gloom and doom over Liam dying. While Carter wants to be there for her, Daphne will do her best to derail any chance of Hope and Carter getting back together. The Bold and the Beautiful preview for next week shows Daphne Rose throwing herself at Carter in what fans are calling disgusting behavior coming from the scented woman. From the fleeting glimpse we get from the preview, it looks like Carter is a little creeped out about Daphne's inability to hear the word no. Again, we are unaware of Daphne's history, so there is no predicting on how far she will take her need to have Carter as her man. Hey Luna Nozoa, Lisa Yamada, came on the scene as an innocent intern at Forrester Creations. But to get what she wanted, she killed 2 people and was on her way with a 3rd murder when she was stopped. Now we have Daphne Rose going off the rails over Carter Walton. While it might not be bodily harm she is after, she will likely do whatever it takes to end Hope and Carter's relationship. So when she sees that Hope and Carter are working on a future together, will this put Hope in danger? Daphne certainly has some of the behaviors of a desperate woman with her manipulating ways. But one thing we do know, Carter tries to put a stop to Daphne's advances, but she won't back off. The glamour of Los Angeles may shimmer on the surface of the Bold and the Beautiful, but a storm is brewing just beneath. and its name is Daphne. Introduced only weeks ago as a seemingly harmless assistant at Forrester Creations, Daphne has quickly emerged as one of the most enigmatic new faces on the scene. With her unnerving calmness, cryptic smiles, and increasingly bizarre behavior, fans have begun to wonder, who is Daphne really? And more importantly, what does she want? Next week, things escalate, subtly at first. But soon, Daphne's antics begin teetering into deeply unsettling territory. According to insider spoilers and whispered theories flooding message boards, Daphne's story arc may be about to turn from merely creepy to dangerously unhinged. Let's unpack what's coming and what it could mean for your favorite characters. An obsession blossoms. It started with a look. A fleeting, too-long stare as Daphne passed Thomas in the design room. Then a mysteriously placed sketch on his desk, not his style, but eerily similar to one he just dreamed about. Coincidence? Maybe. But now, Daphne's behavior is intensifying. She's begun mirroring Hope's fashion choices. She's showing up at the same cafes as Rich. She's memorized every model's schedule without needing to check her calendar. At first it seemed she was just trying to impress. But there's something off, something too rehearsed, too perfect. Next week, expect Daphne to take her fixation to a whole new level. Spoilers suggest she may break into a private office, and not for harmless snooping. There's talk of surveillance, hidden mix, even forged emails. If true, Daphne's quiet creepiness is about to explode into a full-blown crisis. A Forrester targeted. Rumor has it that Daphne's growing obsession isn't random. She's not just enamored with Forrester glamour. She's targeting someone in particular. Some say it's Thomas. Others whisper it might be Brooke. But the most chilling theory? Daphne is after Steffi. Why? Theories range from a long-lost sibling narrative, classic B&B, to something far darker, revenge. One Reddit sleuth believes Daphne could be the illegitimate child of a past Forrester rival, coming back to destroy the family from within. If true, her calculated charm and eerie presence aren't just red flags, they're deliberate weapons. Watch closely next week. A confrontation between Daphne and Steffi may be looming. One source suggests Daphne corners Steffi late at night in the design room, under the pretense of a work emergency. What follows is unclear, but the scene reportedly ends with Steffi visibly shaken and a lock on the office door shattered. The creepy keepsakes. Perhaps most disturbing of all, Daphne's collection. Insider leaks hint at a discovery that could blow her story wide open. Zend, always curious, may stumble upon Daphne's hidden drawer in the intern's break room. What's inside is the stuff of nightmares. Photos, hair strands, used coffee cups, all tagged and labeled with names: Hope, Brooke, Eric. And one label with no item next to it: mine. It's giving single white female with a twist of gone girl. Could Daphne be planning to become one of them? Or worse, replace them? Eric's intuition kicks in. Eric Forrester, wise and intuitive, may be the first to sense real danger. Though he's taken a liking to Daphne's work ethic, next week he reportedly begins to notice odd inconsistencies in her behavior. Mismatched stories. Slips of the tongue. He'll confide in Donna, who's already been uneasy around Daphne's intense gazes and Fox's sweetness. A potential storyline could find Eric hiring a private investigator. If he does, viewers might finally learn who Daphne really is. Spoilers hint that she's operating under a false identity, possibly linked to a character from B&B's past who hasn't been mentioned in years. Danger strikes, literally. The creepiest part: Daphne's behavior may soon cause actual harm. In a chilling preview for Friday's episode, a scream echoes through Forrester creations, followed by chaos. Emergency responders arrive. A stretcher is wheeled out. No confirmation yet on who is hurt, but teasers warn it's someone central to the legacy. Could this be Thomas, Steffi, or even Eric? There's also speculation that Daphne may not be working alone. A blurry background figure in an upcoming episode, captured by Paris on a TikTok-style selfie, appears to resemble a character long presumed dead. Could Daphne be part of something bigger? Fan theories going wild. Online forums are on fire with speculation. Some believe Daphne is the daughter of Sheila Carter, trained from a young age to infiltrate and destroy the Forresters. Others think she's a master con artist, looking to exploit the family's fortune.